Action!
Hey guys, Ronnie and Mindy here with R&M Arms in Minko, Oklahoma. It is Saturday, August 9th. Anyways, we're going to draw for these 2 guns, 2 hats, 2 knives. We have 200 tickets in the hopper. First one out will win the Remington 700, 7mm mag, a hat, and a knife. Cobra Tech knives, so they're the fun little out the front. And then the last ticket out will win the Savage 110 Desert Tactical 6.5 PRC with a hat and a knife. So,
First ticket out, ready?
first ticket out is the winner of the 7 mag.
Last run for a week, so make it count. We are going on vacation, so we'll be closed, so this is the last drawing for a week.
Yeah, feel free.
Who's the winner?
Riley Austin. Congratulations, Riley. You won the Remington 700 7mm mag.
And a knife.
And a knife and a hat.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for playing. Or lady, or boy, or I guess Riley could be either or, huh? Alright, here we go.
Good night.
Stuck. Somebody else said I stuck it there on purpose. There you go.
Okay. James Bishop, Joby Toho, Danny Alexander, Daryl Bishop, Shane Welling, Danny Alexander, Kimberly Hunter, Redline Diesel Repair, Derek Reynoso, David Addison, Waylon Haven, Mike Whetstone, Joby Toho, Roy Jordan, Dalen Youngblood, James Bishop, Tanner Toho, Dalen Youngblood, Debbie Toho, David Addison, Waylon Haven, James Johnson, Riley Austin, Tanner Toho, Gary Rucker, Jeremy Selvage, Robert Bales, Danny Alexander, Waylon Haven, Keith Prater, Waylon Haven, Keith Prater, Danny Alexander, Jerry Taylor, Waylon Haven, Kimberly Hunter, Riley Austin, Tanner Toho, David Addison, Colton Atkinson, Joe Johnson, Travis Bailey, Redline Diesel Repair, Carrie Dowdy, Samuel Tarver, Danny Alexander, Waylon Haven, Danny Alexander, Tori Thomas, Tanner Toho, Jason Hull, Colton Atkinson, Nicholas Marlowe, David White.
A third of the way through. Oops, one dropped.
James Johnson, Charles Greer, Danny Alexander, James Dunn, David Addison, Craig Edwards, Christopher Steed, David Addison, James Bishop, Waylon Haven, felt like it's stuck, Jason Hull, Kevin Green, David Crump, Carrie Dowdy, David Addison, Tanner Toho, John Leverett, David Addison, Tanner Toho, Tori Thomas, David Howell, David Addison, Keith Prater, Carrie Dowdy, Jerry Taylor, Tristan Shelby, Carrie Dowdy, Robert Bales, Mike Whetstone, Shane Welling, Ricardo Banuelos, James Dunn, Shane Welling, Travis Bailey, Danny Alexander, Josh Reed, David Addison, Carrie Dowdy, Derek Reynoso, James Dunn, Daryl Bishop, Ryan Flannery, Danny Alexander, David Addison, Tanner Toho, Ricardo Banuelos, David White, Waylon Haven, Keith Prater, Richard Robbins, Joe Johnson, Danny Alexander, Charles Greer, John Leverett, Mike Whetstone, James Dunn, Tanner Toho, Roy Jordan, Josh Reed, Mike Whetstone, Carrie Dowdy, James Bishop, Danny Alexander, Kent Wanger, James Bishop.
Oops. I'll get it. One fell.
Richard Robbins, Carrie Dowdy, Tanner Toho, James Dunn, Waylon Haven, Warren Jackson, Josh Reed, Danny Alexander, Carrie Dowdy, Robert Bales, David Addison, Danny Alexander, Kevin Bennett, Joby Toho, Mike Whetstone, Kevin Bennett, Carrie Dowdy, Tristan Shelby, Redline Diesel Repair, David Addison, Roy Jordan, Caden Steed, Andrew Smassel, Dory Bishop, Joby Toho, Danny Alexander, Tanner Toho, Riley Austin, Charles Greer, David Addison, Waylon Haven, Ryan Flannery, Clifford Eden, David Addison, Daryl Bishop, Waylon Haven, William Ledlow, Dory Bishop, Redline Diesel Repair, Joe Johnson, David Addison, Danny Alexander, David Addison, Keith Prater, Shane Welling, Josh Reed, David Addison, Danny Alexander, Joe Johnson, Ruben Flores, Charles Greer, Keith Prater, Joby Toho, Danny Alexander, Kimberly Hunter, Riley Austin, Dalen Youngblood, Joe Johnson, James Johnson, Charles Greer, Robert Bales, Waylon Haven, James Johnson, Waylon Haven, Danny Alexander.
We'll get down there.
David Addison, Kevin Green, Michael Barton, Daryl Bishop, Wilson Greider. Last two. David Howell. And the winner is Gary Rucker. Congratulations, Gary. You won the Savage 110 Desert Tactical 6.5 PRC with the hat and the knife. So this will be our last drawing for about a week, and we will come back probably Friday or Saturday and start something new. So,
Thank you guys, and we're closed all week, so
thanks.
thank you.